Hello there, and welcome back to my Minecraft security range map. Yeah, so I've been gone for a while, and I'm sure that you guys are probably wondering, Butter, where the heck have you been? It's been like 2 weeks at least. Wait, I think it's been wait. Has it been 2 weeks? Oh. Well, that's way more than 2 weeks. Anyways, I'm back from the dead, and we are now, finally, on part 10 of the showcases. We're actually there, and in this video we are going all over parts and service and the Endoskeleton Warehouse. Now, before we move on, I'm going to let you know that some people have been begging me to make the Atrium tutorial, so I'm going to let you know when it's coming out. Soon. But I'm guessing it may be on like July 15th, which is the middle of this month, which still does give me a little bit of time to work on my security reach map. Now, also, if you are wondering, it took you this long to make parts and service? No. I'm way ahead of that, and I have already begun work on the sewers. I'm just making this video extremely late. Now, alright, I think that's enough said, so let's go ahead and continue on to the main video. Well, the first change that you can find is obviously right below the show stage, which is the elevator shaft that takes you all the way down to either two ways to go to, which is parts and service or the Endoskeleton Warehouse. Now, what you're seeing here is another version of the stage, which will teleport you down there once I make it actually functional. Now, through this door is obviously leading to two different ways. Down there is the Endoskeleton Warehouse, which we will tour in a second. But the way we're going to go first is to parts and service. So right here, this is obviously the main kind of entrance leading up to parts and service. This is the area where you, for some reason, get into the Freddy recharge station, and Moon captures Freddy and takes him into parts and service. Nothing really much down here with just a ton of props for storage. Through these doors, it will take you into this sub entrance area, and then the main actual part of parts and service is right through these doors, and here we are. One thing I love about parts and service is just how detailed and decorated it is. In my opinion, this is a very accurate part of the game, which I also just love how it really turned out. The amount of detail that you can find in parts and service is really cool and really great, and just the look of it and the shape of it on the sides is also really interesting. Now, through here you will be able to find 4 different endoskeletons, which I just use armor stands and put netherite armor and a wither skull on top of them. On this side are the endoskeleton testing rooms, which I'm just guessing that some employees work on the endoskeletons. Now, real quick, I would like to show you guys something that I think is really cool. So I have figured out how to animate doors, and for example, this door right here, what are you doing? Okay, well, as you can see, that... Really? Bro, you just broke my door. Alright, well, what I meant to show you is that when you walk up to the door will open just like that, and then close behind you once you are done. So you can go ahead and walk right through, do whatever you need to do inside, and it will close right behind you. Once you're done, you can go ahead and walk back out, it'll open, and then close right behind you. All the doors have different speeds, so you will not have to worry about that one being so slow. Now, up here, this is where you can find the blueprints for how to decommission Monty, Roxy, and Chica. Through this door, obviously, I'm just choosing Roxy's door because this is the only elevator that works. It comes all the way through this hallway and leads up to her elevator, which, of course, will just take you right back up to Roxy's green room. And that is really all there is to show in parts and service. So, let's go ahead and move on to the Endoskeleton Warehouse. Alright, well, this is basically the sub-entrance to the Endoskeleton Warehouse. It is just one big kind of storage room with a bunch of stone pillars and walls. Now, through this door will lead you to a similar look of the utility tunnels that just goes on for a little bit. There's just a bunch of stacked tables, there's one deactivated endoskeleton here, and once you come across this dead end, you will meet that vent, which eventually will take you onto this side here, and on this side, right... Oh, okay, yeah, I completely forgot about this. Pretend this never existed. Okay, yeah, so let's just pretend like that never existed and move on to the Endoskeleton Warehouse. So first, this is the main entrance that leads up, or no, this really kind of is the main entrance. All it is just a bunch of similar to utility tunnel-like hallways, except it has more greenish walls, a lot more wires, and a lot more conveyor belts that you can find along the ceiling, like, for example, right there. Here is, basically a small storage room that just has knocked over shelves, or just regular shelves, a couple other very short conveyor belts. Other than that, there is nothing much in this room, and there's just 2 entrances, one over there and one here, or an entrance or exit. Now here, this door, I had to unfortunately disconnect, and I had to make it teleport you to the other side of the area. So when you press that button there, it will automatically teleport you. As you can see right here, when we come out and we move over to here, there's the main door it will teleport you to. I had to do that because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fit this area here. Now this area has quite a lot of conveyor belts. It is another similar storage room. It is also the first place where you encounter the first endoskeleton, which you have to avoid. One thing I do like about this is just how, I wouldn't say claustrophobic, but something similar to that, and it just has so much detail in these small areas, especially the pixel art along the walls. There's that endoskeleton, and here is the door that will take you onto the other side. So if we move on to this side here, you will end up here, and it's a good thing I did not have to disconnect this door. Similar design that's going on here. I mean, it's another hallway, a couple conveyor belt going along the top. Once again, a similar kind of this looks more similar to the utility tunnels because of the stone walls, not the green. But here is obviously the green walls with 2 more endoskeletons you can come across. Once again, here is just another very short hallway, which eventually leads down to this area where you can find a dismantled staff bot, some more pixel art along the walls, and that button will teleport you this time. Unfortunately, it will teleport you over to here. I had to disconnect that one, unfortunately. Now coming through here, you will find a staff bot that is sitting down along with a couple other decorations around the place, such as big machinery or shelving or storage or anything that fits in this room. You got through this door, you will find 3 more endoskeletons inside of their testing cages. Or cages, doesn't really matter. And another conveyor belt here, and this door will take you through another room once you press that button, and it is this yellowish room with 1 staff bot that sits in that corner right there. Now here is another spot where you can find, I believe, 5 endoskeletons in these cages, with this button at the end that will eventually unlock this door here, which once again I had to disconnect this one, and it teleports you up to this room here. And this is more of just hallways, more utility tunnel-like hallways with some seating. It's very dark in this area. 3 endoskeletons that you can come across here. They're deactivated, of course. And another hallway that leads to this small, like, roundish, roomish area that has 1 big fan right up above it. Some pixel art that are along the walls with some TVs or something that's similar to TVs on the ground or monitors. And then there's that big fan up above. I'm not sure, I don't think you're able to see above it, but I think there is one room where you are able to see below it. Another hallway with some color patterns along the walls, and this other hallway here with a staff bot that is just chilling on the floor, and this door to the right will take you to this main endoskeleton hangar, where you can find dozens, okay, not dozens, but at least a dozen endoskeletons in this very colorful room, which is kind of similar to the daycare if you think about it, but there's really nothing else there. And through this door will obviously take you back down to the main entrance of the Endoskeleton Warehouse. Obviously, I had to disconnect it, which sucks so badly, and I hate that I had to do that. It'll just take you to that door. Now, out of all of the building the basements, this was not so difficult, but rather really fun to do, and I think this is one of the most accurate places I have ever built in all of the basements. Alright, other than that, that is all of the Endoskeleton Warehouse and Parts and Service all shown. I really enjoy making this place, and I don't really have much of anything else to say because I said it all in the intro. Other than that, go ahead, if you did enjoy this video, give the video a like, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of these videos, of course. And, just to let you know, if you guys randomly, out of the blue, got banned on my Discord server, feel free to join back anytime. We had a user who abused the role of being a moderator and literally Thanos snapped at least 75% of the server away. You can join back anytime. Feel free to do it anytime you want. You did absolutely nothing wrong. None of you did. And we really would like to have you back because we are pretty low on members and the server is pretty quiet without a lot of you. I mean, okay, it was kind of quiet before, but it doesn't matter. Feel free to join back anytime. And that's really all I have to say. So go ahead, give the video a like if you'd like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these videos. And I will see you all in the next video. See ya!